In today's Clash Royale video, I'm gonna show you the top 5 best decks to push the first time in your career to Ultimate Champion in Clash Royale. In case you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe and also make sure to use creator code Mort in the shop. I actually appreciate the support a lot. Now we're gonna start directly with deck number 1. Deck number 1 is this Goblin Giant, double Prince, kind of control, triple spell deck. It does pretty well overall. It's one of the best decks you can actually kind of play right now. And it's also really easy to play. So I'm kind of wanted to show you guys decks which are easy to play, but at the same time so strong. And I think this deck kinda fits really well in this kind of palette which I'm gonna go for. Also, thank you so much for all the comments about this overlay. I kinda want to keep it right now because most of you guys were pretty positive. And also overall for all the feedback in the recent videos. And I'm really hyped. What do you guys think about the update, guys? What do you guys think? My community normally sometimes really like tough criticism, but I feel like also a lot of like honesty in the community, which I really appreciate. So let me know what you guys think about the update. I think it's one of the best updates they released for quite some time. Also 2v2 announcement with ladder. Bro, Supercell is actually putting work in Clash Royale, and I love to see that. So I'm really excited for the creating content in the next couple of months. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. So also some of you guys said I should speak a bit not as fast, a bit slower. I'm trying my best. I'm actually trying my best. In case you guys didn't know, I mean, you can hear that from Germany for new viewers on the channel. So I'm trying my best. My English is not the best. It's like not perfectly. I think I can kind of communicate, but I'm trying to speak a bit slower and clearer here and there. So thank you so much for all the feedback. Keep it coming, guys. And yeah, they also kind of reworked. I think we saw the way our dev account kind of like how the ability looks like. So I might just go... No, I'm not just going to go Goblin Giant. I feel like it's a bit too aggressive. Also, I kind of prefer Evolution Zap in a stack over Evolution Bomber. Also, most of you guys can now play 2 Evolutions, right? Since you can also like already get at level 11. So this is like a really big thing in the Clash Royale update. So yeah, I'm just going to go for my Zap there. So I think this deck should really help you. So I'm just going to go for my Bomber there on the left hand side. Just like kind of chill in the back. He just goes in for his mine. I'm just going to go for my Dark Prince there. And now I just might go for... Honestly, I'm just going to go for my Evolution Goblin Giant in front of that. Because how's he supposed to defend? He goes in like for his mortar there. I'm just going to go immediately for Rage. Rage is going to come down. Perfectly placed Rage. But we're not going to break through because Ice Word is so good. His deck... I don't want to spoiler you guys. But it also might be included in my top 5 best decks to push to Ultimate Champion League. So that was a really good zap, by the way. So I'm just going to go cycle my Dark Prince here once again and back. And this kind of matchup, why we got 3 spells, right? 3 spells are doing really good against all of the spam decks. Kind of makes sense, right? And there's like a ton of them. So I'm also going to use my Rage there. Just make sure, okay, we're going to Rage everything up, kill the cannon card. And so far, yeah, we're not always able to break through his defense. But we kind of make him to defend. And this means he can't build up a huge push. So I'm just going to go Prince him back because he wants to go Miner. So he goes in for this. And we can just go Dark Prince there. Really nice Dark Prince. Make sure to clean up everything. And this might be also the time. I'm just going to go for my Goblin Giant here. And I'm just going to go for my Zap. And I might just go for my... Okay, what am I going to do here? Do I just go... I don't think Rage makes too much sense, not going to lie. The Prince actually survives. This might be... Okay, the Prince dies now. But it's fine. I'm just going to go Bomber there. So the Bomber should get 1 shot or even 2 shots on the tower. Is it going to be 2 shots? No, it's going to be 1 shot, but it's fine. He goes like for his ability. I can just go set up another Dark Prince there. I just want to make sure that I'm able to defend this. I'm going to go for a really good zap. The boy shouldn't splash. Now it's time for me to go again for the next Goblin Jump. I'm also going to go Bomber immediately in case he decides for... okay, I'm using my Rage there now. Rage is going to come down. I'm also going to go Arrows. And I feel like this might be it because he has to go Goblin Gang. But we go 3 arrows. So GG's were played. First game, first win. Honestly, this deck is so good and so easy to play. You just spam the bridge all the time. For deck number 2, I actually got his deck. This deck is just so good. I also pushed with this deck on my main account where I'm like currently top 30 in the entire world. This is like the current main deck I'm using. It's just like so good defensively. The reason for Ice Word is pretty simple. Currently there's a ton of Packa, a ton of Ram Riders around the meta, and also like Lavahound. And Ice Word is kind of helping you in this type of matchup. It does pretty well against Evolution Pekka, and also it synergizes really well with Cannon here, right? Because you got the single target damage of the Cannon here, and then you got like the splash damage of the Ice Word, slowing everything down and get the maximum cannon card value. You kind of need to see how this will kind of shift when the cannon actually gets a nerf. But I feel like Mortar is always one of the safest decks to upgrade, right? So let's see. He plays like a really cheap bait deck, which is always a bit hard, I would say. I'm just gonna go arrows there. I'm also gonna use bats because he just uses E-Spirit and he doesn't really have anything against bats now. Okay, he got a Dark Goblin. It's fine. The Valkyrie should get almost killed. And now I might just go Cannon Cut like this. Cannon Cut's gonna come down. Perfect Cannon Cut. And I might immediately go Mortar there. Because like the Cannon Cut is still alive. And I feel like this might be rough for him to defend in a way. Okay, that like goes into the inside, so I can just go Gang there. Gang does a pretty good job overall. And we are really chilling overall. That's really nice. So the Mortar's on tower, getting like one shot. Getting like another shot now. I could go arrows, but I don't really feel like in this matchup you don't know. Oh, that's really nice for us. Okay, in case he goes goblins in front of this, I could go Skeleton King. But we're looking so good. Mortar is just chipping on a tower. And I think that's a really perfect start. In this matchup, Ice Wizard is not going to do too much. Okay, they're really bad wall breakers on his end, bro. After the update, after the balance change update, which is coming, I think like Tuesday, one day after the new season with the new Clash Royale and so on. Yeah, the Cannoneer actually wouldn't be able to kill the wall breakers or take them out completely anymore. I'm using my arrows there. I feel like I'm really a big fan of always arrowing down the princess. I'm using my bats there. He just decides to go this. It's fine. Evolution Bell we should be a bit careful about, but I don't really think he hasn't psyched yet. I'm just going to go Cannon Cut there. I'm fine if he's going to be able to get some damage, because I'm pretty thinking that, like, I don't really think he's going to be able to defend that. He can't. Cannon Cut and this. I'm just going to go for my Ice Wizard Hide just to kind of slow this down. Oh, what a great Ice Wizard. Okay, Ice Wizard honestly helping against, like, Evolution Skeletons sometimes, because they're so annoying. Okay, I'm just going to go Miner there, and I don't really think he's able to defend this, so he's just going to go spam all his troops. Mine's going to come down. He has to go Valk, but honestly the Valk is not going to do anything, and this is like why Evolution Mortar is so good in this type of matchups. I'm just using my Cannon Card there once again in the back. And honestly, this is time where I can just go, okay, I think he even gave up, guys. I think he doesn't want to play anymore. But I feel like this is like the perfect matchup where it's like about like playing defensive, controlling the game. Whenever I have a Cannon Card on the map, I feel really safe to Mortar in this type of decks, and just about kind of finding out, okay, when the opponent played this, when the opponent played this, respond to that. And honestly, against Logbait decks, I personally feel like the best way to use your arrows is always on top of a princess, because this is like your main, or like the main counter from the opponent against all your swarm cards. And Goblin Gang is actually able to completely counter Goblin Barrel. Doesn't matter how he plays it together with Cannoneer. As deck number 3, we got the classic Kuhn, the classic Lavahound deck. I don't have Evolution Zap on my account. I would love to get it. Maybe I'm gonna get it off one of the newer lucky drops, so we have to play without Evo Zap. But I think this variation is the best. You can kind of switch around. You could use, instead of guards, for example, the Tombstone. You could use the Mega Main instead of the Inferno Dragon. But this is always what I kind of want to give you as an advice, guys. If I'm gonna show you a deck like this and you're like a Lavahound player and you're playing like a bit of different variation, it's fine to switch up cards. This is also what I'm doing, right? I prefer Mega Minion, but I don't have it max, so I'm using Inferno Dragon. If I don't have Inferno Dragon max, I'm using, at example, let's say Phoenix, right? So this is kind of what you always want to do in Clash Royale. So if you see a deck from me, if you see a deck from any other YouTuber and you think that you want to play it, it's really important to kind of always switch around. I'm just gonna go Balloon there. He went really aggressive, but I still think it was a pretty nice defense. He goes in for this, okay. Really good Void, but Void alone should be able to counter it. So this is like a really nice chip damage situation. I might just go Valkyrie in the corner also. Oh, I might not. I don't know. If he does he have like Prince, bro? Okay, no, that's good that it didn't work. So I'm just gonna go for my, I'm just gonna go Valkyrie in the back. I don't want to waste my Inferno Dragon because I feel like a Inferno Dragon will get a ton of volume in this matchup. Knife, which is a bit rough, but Skellies at the same time should do really well. So I'm just gonna go for my Zap there. Now I'm just gonna go for my Skeleton Dragons. And that does overall defense, which I can't really complain about. Skellies are doing a pretty good job. Of course, Knife, which is not really getting too less chip. But overall, I still think it's fine. I might just go Balloon there, honestly. Because now the Valkyrie is actually tanking. So the Canyon is kind of wasting his aggro there, and he has to go for his Void, which I think is okay. For kind of, oh, it still got a shot! That's a Code Morton connection. This is why we're using Code Morton, guys. I'm also excited for a new pass, bro. I also got like, I opened some of this new lucky drops on a few of my accounts, actually on my third account, mortenroyale. Bro, I got back to back a full Evolution Battle Ram and a full, like a book of books, bro. A book of books. How crazy is this? I know, bro. I feel like the update is incredible. It was like from the free drops was actually gave to everyone. You can open them every single day, so it's crazy. So it was a really good defense, man. Inferno Dragon seems to clutch up, so good thing I had Inferno Dragon instead of Mega Minion because he doesn't have a reset. So I don't really think it will be possible for him to defend this. Since he doesn't have his arrows arrows in hand, so he's most likely just gonna spam the bridge. I'm just gonna go balloon there, honestly. Kind of to block the void. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter, but I could just go for my guards there. I would love to have an Evo there, but I think it's fine like this, because I can just go Evo Bulk. And the Evo Bulk should do a pretty okay job, hopefully. Yeah, or not. Sometimes even mortenroyale gets too aggressive. Honestly, I still think his deck is really good. I think lavahound is honestly one of the kind of cards or decks which never will really get, like, or we being that. It's still really playing top ladder. As I said, I honestly prefer the Mega Minion, and of course you kind of need Evo Zap in there. But we go to deck number 4. It's this classic drill deck, bro. Honestly, drill is so broken. Still so broken. It's so good defensively. And I feel like this deck will always be good. Even after the nerf, I just think drill is such a really safe just a really safe deck, bro. You can always kind of play it, you can always have success with it. So I just feel like if you're like a control player, if you're a cycle player, like I would say like Hog, Drill, whatever, I think it's kind of the best cycle deck right now in the entire game. So I just feel like Hog is cool, not good. Maybe like Royal Hogs, but I'm also not the biggest fan of Royal Hogs. I feel like Lava and so on are just like 2 tough matchups. So like if you want to play cycle deck, Drill is actually the way for you. So I'm just gonna go for my Goblin Demolisher there. This Goblin Demolisher also feels like so strong. I kind of have to see like how Demolisher will be after the update, but I just feel like it gets so much value defensively. So I'm just gonna go for my Knight there. I don't want to really waste my Log. There. So I might just go in for next Drill there. I feel like against cycle decks especially, being really aggressive with Drills is always nice. So I'm just gonna go for my Skeletons to kind of block the Inferno. Okay, I'm just gonna go Poison. I think that's a really solid Poison. Just like also taking down the Inferno at the bridge. If he's gonna go for his Princess, I might just go Demolisher. Okay. He wants to go for Princess. We all know that, bro. Yeah, he is gonna go for Princess. So, he's gonna go Demolisher. I'm also gonna go Drill now because he doesn't have his Gang and Psych. I feel like Gang is his main answer. He has to go like Knight High to block. But he doesn't have like his Gang and Psych. So he has to go Log early. Log is gonna come down. But he doesn't have Gang yet, bro. He's back to Gang now. So, I think we still got some damage, and we already cycled our first evolution drill, so just gonna go Knight there. I'm just gonna go Log using Skeletons like this, just wanna make sure, okay. He's not gonna be able to get too much damage, and we just wanna continue pressuring with drills. Drills. And this type of matchup, I feel like you can just spam drills, whatever you want to, however you want to. Fire Spirit. Goblin Drill. And now I might just go... I think I'm just gonna go pre-poison again, bro. He goes in Log early. I think it's fine to go pre-poison still to get some damage, but this might give him like a rocket opportunity. Demolisher in the middle. High enough that he can't rocket. Skeletons to block that. Gonna go for a Log there. I'm just gonna go Fire Spirit and also now for my next drill. Using my poison like this. Really good poison spell, I think. Just making sure, okay. Maybe getting goblins on tower, or at least like killing all of his stuff. He's still up, but I feel like we just need one Evo Drill Poison and it will be really hard for him to defend. So that was a really good Skeletons prediction. It was so obvious, not gonna lie. Okay, I'm just gonna go Demolisher now, because it goes in the back. He might go Rocket immediately, but otherwise I'm just gonna go now for my Drill and immediately go for my Poison. And we know like how OP this push will be. So he has to go Ice Split there. Ice Split's gonna do a solid job, I would say. But I guess I'm just gonna go for another Knight here. The Princess might die. Princess almost dies at least. So I might just go for my Goblin Drill to actually kill the Princess. This is like a really underrated play. Can be good though. I'm just gonna go for a next Demolisher at the bridge. Using my Log there. Skeleton's also coming down. Can I just block this with a Knight? That would be really cool. Okay, I'm not gonna be almost able to block this, but my Demolisher should stay alive. Which means I can just go for another Goblin Drill there. Oh man, I think the Demolisher even connects the tower. Oh, he has to go for a really awkward Inferno. We just go Poison again, bro. And as you guys can see, he can't really do anything. He can't really breathe, bro. He can't breathe. Just like spam. Demolisher once again in the middle. I'm just gonna go Log there. Really good Log. Perfect Fire Spirit. Making sure defend everything. Okay, I really kind of want to go for my... I still think I'm just gonna Poison the tower, bro. And stuff like hitting the Princess. So the Goblin Demolish, like the Goblin Duel is on tower. He's placed the Prince actually into that, but the Princess gets like pushback and just dies. That's great. Using my Skeletons like this, Demolisher just like that, and I feel like, yeah, he knows it's over, we know it's over. We always see the Goblin Duels really well, so we're not gonna commit a lot. Just using my Drill there. Skeletons like this to kind of block the boy. And the goblins on the tower, and it's GG's, well played. Man, what a great deck and what a great game. He can't do anything. Even was up. I knew in Triple X time he won't win this game. Deck number 5 is a classic one, right? Packa Bridge Spam is just so good. It will always be good. I think it will also still be good after the balance change. Just because the card gets a nerf, I think this is really important to kind of say again. Because I always feel like when people are like seeing a card gets nerfed, it doesn't mean it's gonna be bad, right? Like Little Prince, like Little Prince got like 5 nerfs. It was still broken after like 3 nerfs. Then it was like OP after 1 nerf, like after the next nerf. And now I feel like it's still a viable card. I mean, Ian and Mo, they both use it like in a minor rocket deck, caught to number 1 in the world. So it kind of shows like how good this card still is in this game, bro. So just because a card gets nerfed, it doesn't mean you can't play it anymore. You can't have success with it. So this is just kind of what I want to let you know, I want to say, because I feel like people are sometimes overreacting. So I'm using my wizard there, and I mean Pekka is just like. Blue Pack just like feels so broken. I'm just gonna go for my... Okay. That was a really good zap on his end. I might just go Rambite in front of this, because he doesn't have zap. It might be smart. Goes in rage and also E-Barbs. Oh no, E-Barbs, bro. What happened? What happened to Shame? I'm just gonna go for my E-Spirit there. Okay, the Ghost actually does a pretty solid job there. So he plays Sparky, bro. I don't have a... Okay, I mean, I have one reset thing. This is like the... how's it called? Whatever. The E-Spirit. I don't have Zap. I don't have E-Wiz. I don't have like Phoenix, which does pretty well against it. So this is kind of the problem I'm seeing there. So what am I gonna do here? Do I just go Ram Rider in the middle to kind of kite the Dark Prince? I guess I have to, right? So I'm just gonna go Ram Rider like this. He has to go like... I guess he goes Sparky, right? So he goes in Evo Zap. And E-Barbs. Isn't that a bit too aggressive, bro? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go Ghost. And I'm also go E-Spirit like this. And it was a really nice defense. Can't complain. So he still has to defend this in the way. And I might also go Guards. Because he goes like E-Wiz. What is he gonna do next? He goes like for his Dark Prince. But Dark Prince alone won't do enough. So I can just go for my Rage there also. Just to be aggressive. Because I know he doesn't have E-Barbs in Psych, or like he has E-Barbs, but he has like no Elixir. So that was a really good play from our end. And we just kind of punched him. I think he should have played a Sparky a bit earlier. I think the one situation where he kind of wasted his Evolution Zap, he should have Sparkied. But at the end, I'm not going to complain, bro. I'm taking the win. Even he has like one more push. So I don't really want to go for my Packa in the back for the main reason. He could just like pressure me opposite lane. So I'm just going to go for my Wizard there. I'm just going to go for my Void like this. Void's gonna come down. That's a pretty okay job. I'm just gonna go Pekka like that. I'm just gonna go Rage there. I'm just gonna go for my E-Spirit actually like this. I think it should be a really solid E-Spirit. Oh man, what a great E-Spirit this was, man. Really good positioning, really good timing on this. And we won this game, bro. I think honestly we played this really well. This is in my opinion the top 5 best Clash Royale decks to push to Ultimate Champion right now. Let me know in the comment section if you guys enjoyed this episode. Which decks are, like which ranking of decks should I do next? Whatever you guys want to see. I thought about like maybe doing like the best deck for every arena again. Or something like that. Let me know. I'm really open for any ideas. Make sure to use Critical Mort and subscribe. Leave a fat like on this video. And I'm gonna be out. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Goodbye.